People claim the cruelest injuries originate from relatives. Mine occurred during what ought to have been my most triumphant moment, my university commencement. I remained in our elegant parlor, still donning my graduation robes, my summa cum laude cord gleaming in the daylight. The residence hummed with visitors, atmosphere heavy with costly catering aromas and pricier fragrances. My father, Marcus Bennett, Bennett Corporation's president, commanded attention beside the stone hearth, champagne raised. Naturally, Isabella shall pursue my path, he declared, indicating my elder sibling, already scheduled for management preparation. Satisfaction emanated from his tone while Isabella basked beneath focus. Her couture gown likely exceeded my annual educational expenses. I remained near crowd's periphery, gripping my distinguished economics diploma, achieved through numerous sleepless evenings and triple employment. Nobody had acknowledged this. To everyone, I remained Sophia, the secondary child, the oversight. What regarding Sophia? Someone inquired. Another Bennett entering our enterprise. The resulting hush felt like frost descending my backbone. My father's expression hardened. That recognizable disappointment appeared. Sophia, he rotated his drink, avoiding my gaze. She maintains alternative perspectives regarding her destiny. Alternative. The term lingered poisonously. He meant my refusal joining Bennett Corporation. Rather, I'd secured a junior role at a modest technology company, trusting their mission despite reduced initial compensation. My mother, Victoria Bennett, advanced, her social facade intact. We attempted our utmost with Sophia. She exhaled theatrically. Yet she hesitated. Occasionally our errors possess independent thoughts. The space became deathly silent. Multiple guests fidgeted awkwardly. Mother Isabella gasped, though I noticed her subtle sneer. Error. The word resonated mentally, searing into recollection. Years of neglect, dismissed accomplishments, crystallized in that instant. My father remained silent. He merely continued drinking. His quietness endorsed everything. Even guests, these alleged family associates, simply averted their gazes uncomfortably. I stood paralyzed as that word's weight pressed my chest. Error. The magna cum laude recognition proved worthless. My earned scholarships, independently secured internships, all insignificant to them. My Aunt Patricia, always eager to criticize, added with manufactured pity. At minimum Isabella compensates. A genuine Bennett completely. That moment something within me crystallized. I deliberately placed my graduation cap down, squared my posture, and approached the exit. Nobody attempted stopping me. Nobody spoke my name. Sophia. My father finally called as I grasped the handle. Don't dramatize. Your mother didn't intend. Yes, she did. I interrupted him. My voice remained steady despite internal turmoil. But that's acceptable. Your error is departing. I exited that residence and never returned. They couldn't comprehend that their error had been quietly constructing something revolutionary. The company offering my position. I wasn't merely joining as staff. I was becoming a founding associate, contributing a revolutionary algorithm I'd created during university. My relatives believed I was discarding my prospects by avoiding Bennett Corporation. They didn't realize I was preparing to revolutionize their entire sector. That occurred 10 years previously. Now I occupy my penthouse office observing sunset across the urban horizon. The word error no longer torments me. Instead, it motivates me. My algorithm developed into Mint Solutions, a corporation that transformed artificial intelligence business applications. Last year, we became public with valuations that impressed even technology leaders. The message alert on my device interrupts my contemplation. It's from my aide, Miss Bennett. Your father waits downstairs. He claims it's critical. I smile faintly, recalling our last encounter. The mighty Marcus Bennett would never visit my office unless something was seriously wrong. After 10 years of silence, of pretending I was non-existent, he's here, and I understand precisely why. Bennett Corporation is collapsing. Their obsolete technology cannot compete in current markets. Their shares have been declining for months. They require a miracle. They require me. The error has become their final possibility. I activate the intercom, send him upstairs. It's time demonstrating exactly what their error has achieved. But initially, let them wait, just like I did years ago, awaiting their approval that never arrived. I return to the window, observing my reflection in glass. The frightened graduate in polyester robes is gone, replaced by a woman in tailored clothing, CEO of a billion-dollar corporation. The intercom sounds again. Your father has arrived. I adjust my jacket, a small smile forming. Give me 5 minutes, I say. Let him sit in my reception area, surrounded by magazine features showcasing my success. Let him realize that his error now possesses power to either rescue or demolish everything he constructed. Sometimes the finest revenge isn't serving cold justice. It's becoming exactly what they claimed you couldn't be. And I became far more than they ever envisioned. I allowed exactly 7 minutes before opening my office entrance. My father occupies one leather chair, his previously pristine suit slightly creased, his confident bearing replaced by something more desperate. The great Marcus Bennett appears aged. Sophia, he rises, attempting to summon his former authority. But within this office, my office, that power doesn't function. Father, I remain behind my desk, gesturing toward the chair. Please sit. He complies, and momentarily, neither speaks through the floor-to-ceiling windows. We both observe the city. The tension between us tangible. The metropolis sparkles below us. My empire built without his name or connections. You appear, he pauses, seeking words. You've succeeded admirably. I raise an eyebrow. Is that your reason for coming? To comment on my appearance. He shifts uncomfortably, his eyes darting to awards lining my walls. The magazine covers displaying my face. The latest reads, Sophia Chen, the woman revolutionizing AI earns 12 billion innovation. Chen, I adopted my grandmother's maiden name. After leaving. Another detail that must sting. Bennett Corporation, he finally states, his voice breaking. We're in difficulty. I know. I maintain neutral tone. Your stock declined 60% last quarter. Your technology is antiquated. Major clients are departing. I activate a holographic display. His company's declining figures floating between us. You require a miracle. We need Mint's AI integration system. He admits, without it, we'll be bankrupt within months. I stand walking to the window below. The Bennett Corporation building stands in my headquarters' shadow. A fitting metaphor. And Isabella, your perfect daughter, can't she rescue the company? His silence speaks volumes. Isabella, despite all her executive preparation, couldn't adapt to changing markets. Her arrogance, so like our parents, blinded her to the technological revolution I anticipated years ago. He clears his throat. She resigned last week. Moved to Europe with her spouse. Of course she did. Isabella always knew how to abandon sinking vessels. I pause. Mother must be devastated. I say, not concealing my sarcasm. Her perfect daughter leaving her to handle. Her. What was the word? Oh yes, error. Sophia, save it. I turn back facing him. I'm not interested in apologies. 10 years too late. He stands abruptly, desperation cracking his facade. What do you want? Money? A board position? Name your price. I laugh. The sound sharp in the quiet office. Money, father. Look around. I have more money than Bennett Corporation ever had. My company's market cap is 12 times yours. Or rather, what remains of yours. Then what? His voice rises. What do you want? Nothing. I sit back down perfectly calm. I don't want anything from you. Not anymore. We'll lose everything. He whispers. The company, the house, our reputation, your mother. This will destroy her like you tried to destroy me. He flinches. I pull out a folder, sliding it across the desk. But unlike you, I'm not cruel. Inside is an offer. Mindtech will acquire Bennett Corporation. We'll integrate your remaining viable technology, retain 60% of your workforce, and provide you and mother with a comfortable retirement package. His hands shake as he opens the folder. This is a hostile takeover. No, father. This is mercy. I stand again, my heels clicking on the marble floor as I walk around the desk. You have 24 hours to accept. After that, I'll offer the same deal to your board directly. They'll accept it with or without your approval. You do this to your own family. Family? I lean against my desk, looking down at him. You made it very clear I wasn't family. I was an error. Remember? He stares at the papers. Decades of pride. Warring with desperation. And if I sign, then the Bennett name survives. It'll be under the Mindtech umbrella. You and mother keep your social standing. Your country club memberships, your comfortable lifestyle, just I smile slightly without the power you're so accustomed to. The sun has fully set now, the office illuminated by the city lights below. In their glow, I see the moment my father finally understands. His error didn't just fail her. It surpassed everything he ever built. You planned this, he says slowly. All of it. No, father, I reply. You did. The moment you and mother decided I wasn't good enough, you set this in motion. I walk to the door, opening it. 24 hours. Choose wisely. He stands, clutching the folder like a lifeline. At the door, he pauses. Your mother. She wants to see you. No, my voice is firm. The only contact from now on will be through lawyers. That's the price of your errors, not mine. After he leaves, I pour myself a glass of whiskey, the same brand he used to celebrate Isabella's achievements with. The irony doesn't escape me. My phone buzzes, a message from my head of acquisitions. Bennett Corporation Board is already calling. They want to know if we'll negotiate separately. I smile, remembering all the family dinners where I sat silently, watching them praise Isabella while ignoring my existence. The graduation party where they called me their error. The years of doubt and pain, their words carved into my soul. Tell them we'll talk tomorrow, I reply. After Marcus Bennett learns what it feels like to be powerless in his own company, standing at my window, watching the city I now help shape, I raise my glass in a silent toast. The error they tried to erase now controls their fate. The daughter they dismissed now decides their future. Sometimes the best revenge isn't proving them wrong. It's becoming so powerful that they're forced to admit it themselves. The message I've been waiting for flashes on my screen. Bennett Corporation stock suspended from trading. Markets expect imminent takeover. I close my eyes, letting 10 years of vindication wash over me. Tomorrow, the business world will be a buzz with the news. Mint acquires Bennett Corporation. They'll call it a strategic merger. A smart business move. But I know the truth. It's not just business. It's justice. And justice, like revenge, is best served by success. I pick up my phone, sending one final message to my father's number. The error says, goodbye. Then I block his number, turn back to my empire, and finally completely let go of the girl who once desperately sought her family's approval. She doesn't exist anymore. In her place stands a woman who turned their greatest insult into her greatest triumph. And that's no error.